Welcome. Today, we're diving into the Mandela effect, a phenomenon that'll make you question your own memories. Ever been sure about a memory only to find out it never happened? You're not alone, and that's what we're exploring. We'll count down the top 5 most mind-boggling examples of this bizarre collective misremembering. So grab your tinfoil hats and get ready to have your reality warped. Let's jump in and see if your memory is as solid as you think. Let's start at the beginning. Nelson Mandela. Most know he died in 2013, but thousands remember him dying in prison in the 1980s. People recall news reports, global mourning, even school discussions about his death, memories that never happened. When Mandela was released in 1990 and became South Africa's president, it shocked those who remembered his earlier death. Paranormal researcher Fiona Broom discovered she wasn't alone in this memory and coined the term Mandela effect. She launched a website, and suddenly, people worldwide shared similar stories, not just about Mandela, but about all sorts of things they remembered wrong. Why is this so compelling? Because it's not just a forgotten detail, it's a major historical event. The scale of this misremembering shakes our trust in memory and shared history. Skeptics say it's just confusion. Maybe people mixed Mandela up with Steve Biko, who did die in custody. Our brains are messy, constantly mixing up facts and filling in gaps. But for those who remember Mandela's death, it feels too real to dismiss. Some wonder, is this proof of alternate realities? Did people shift from a timeline where Mandela died in prison? It's a wild theory, but that's what makes the Mandela effect so captivating. It taps into our curiosity about reality and the unknown. Whether it's a brain glitch or something stranger, the Mandela effect started with one man who, for thousands, died twice. And that's just the beginning of this rabbit hole. Ready for the next twist? Let's keep going. Next up, a movie that never existed but so many people swear it did, Shazam, starring Sinbad as a genie. People remember renting it, watching it, even recalling specific scenes. Sinbad in a genie costume, granting wishes, 90s special effects. But here's the truth. Shazam was never made. There's no record, no VHS, nothing. So why do so many remember it? The likely culprit: confusion with Kazam, a real 1996 movie starring Shaquille O'Neal as a genie. Sinbad also once dressed as a genie for a TV marathon, adding to the mix-up. Our brains love to create stories, stitching together Sinbad, genie, and 90s nostalgia into a movie that feels real. People insist, I saw both, Shazam was different. Some even claim to have owned the VHS. This is the Mandela effect at work, memories so vivid they feel more real than reality. It shows how easily our minds can be influenced, and how our brains fill in gaps with what should be there. The Sinbad Genie movie is a perfect example of memory's creative power. Sometimes our minds invent stories so convincing we'd bet money they're true. But in this case, the movie exists only in our collective imagination. It's a testament to how our memories can trick us. So next time you're sure you remember something, ask yourself, did it really happen? Or did your brain just make it up? The line between memory and imagination is thinner than we think. Let's see what else we've all gotten wrong. On to the next. Now let's travel to a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Everyone knows the line. Luke, I am your father. It's everywhere. T-shirts, memes, parodies. But here's the twist. Darth Vader never says that. The real line is, no, I am your father. There's no Luke at the start, so why do we all remember it wrong? Context. Out of context, Luke, I am your father makes more sense. It tells you who's being addressed. Our brains edit the quote for clarity, making it a better soundbite. Pop culture parodies and references reinforce the misquote, creating a feedback loop. The incorrect version spread until it became truth for most people. This is called social contagion of memory. A mistake spreads, and soon everyone remembers it the same way. It's not a glitch in the matrix, just the way culture works. Even knowing the real line, Luke, I am your father, just feels right. Our memories aren't perfect recordings. They're shaped by narrative, repetition, and what sounds best. In the battle between accuracy and a punchy quote, the punchy quote wins. This misquote shows how easily our memories can be rewritten by pop culture. We remember what's catchy, not what's true. So next time you quote a movie, double check. You might be spreading a Mandela effect of your own. Let's keep going. Now let's sit on a park bench with Forrest Gump. The famous line, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. But that's not what's actually said. The real line is, life was like a box of chocolates. Just one word, was instead of is, but it changes the meaning. The misquote makes it a timeless truth, while the original is a memory from the past. Our brains prefer the present tense. It feels more universal and quotable. Like the Star Wars example, we subconsciously edit lines to make them more impactful. Nostalgia plays a role too. Forrest Gump is tied to strong emotions and memories. The misquote better captures the feeling the movie gave us. This Mandela effect shows memory isn't just about facts, it's about emotion and interpretation. We remember the story we want, not always the one that happened. Even a tiny change can become the truth for millions. It's subtle but powerful. Our minds smooth out details to fit our expectations. And just like that, we rewrite history, one word at a time. Ready for the final example? Let's go. For our last example, let's talk about the Monopoly Man, Rich Uncle Pennybags. Picture him, top hat, tuxedo, cane, mustache, and a monocle, right? Wrong. He's never worn a monocle, not on the board, cards, or any official artwork. Check your Monopoly box, no monocle. This is a purely visual Mandela effect. We all see a monocle that isn't there. Why? It's all about mental shortcuts, schemas. When we think of a rich cartoon tycoon, our brains expect a monocle like Mr. Peanut or the Penguin from Batman. Our minds fill in the missing detail automatically. We didn't remember the monocle, we inferred it. It's a powerful example of how expectations shape memory. Our brains aren't passive, they're constantly interpreting and filling in gaps. Sometimes those shortcuts lead us astray. The Monopoly Man's missing monocle is the perfect symbol for the Mandela effect, a tiny, imagined detail remembered by millions. It shows how easily our perception can be influenced by cultural archetypes. He's a rich man without a monocle, but we insist on giving him one. Our memories are more creative than we realize. Let's wrap this up. There you have it, 5 Mandela effects guaranteed to make you question your own memory. From false movie quotes to missing monocles, our minds are full of surprises. What about you? Have you experienced a Mandela effect? Share your reality glitches in the comments. I'll be reading them all. This stuff fascinates me. If you enjoyed this mind-bending ride, punch that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you dudes in the next video.